Oh shit! Come on, man. Yo, mic check. Mic check. Mic check 1 2 1 2.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the New York Giants. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
Oh, come on, man.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple and that's it. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were very good in a victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolute phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Oh, come on.
Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well. Every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Well, now they'll try the end around. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
Well, Barton, if we had their entire playbook in front of us, I'm not sure we would have picked out that play as the one to run in that situation. How about the guts of the offensive coordinator? Dialing that one up into great success.
from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Man, that shit gas, fuck.
Throwing Jones. And his throw here is incomplete. The Giants at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Jones.
Man, come on.
Force it in and it's intercepted. And the return here
Fuck.
is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Fuck, man.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Brought down by Nazeeh Johnson. Well, Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they got to
Oh,
each game individually. Right?
damn it.
Being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
You talk about this Giant defense. They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the number 1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
Had a man open. He overshot it. It's incomplete.
Well, I think you have to forgive him just a little bit here, because he's out of the pocket trying to make a play. But he rushes this throw and just wings it downfield right over the head of his wide-open receiver.
Hopkins' kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Following the made field goal for 3, Hopkins now to kick it off. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little bit, didn't break, only giving up the... That's caught inside the 30. It's a big-time play there for the G-Men. 55 yards. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. On the move to his left. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7. Back to throw. Jones.
Oh, what the fuck? Man, and then you don't get the fucking tackle. Come on, man, Jones. This nigga's open. Damn, bruh.
Excellent play there, CD, on the pick six, and I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Damn.
I think they were in standard nickel, not the
Come on, bro.
Meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big time pick six.
Damn.
Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. So an early
my bad, I guess.
Now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Fuck.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film, just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
This one goes out wide for Barkley. And Saquon going to have a Giants first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy on the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. Well, earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Right back to him for 10 more and a first. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Evans. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. You look at this Browns defense. They were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And he's taken down.
Come on.
Myles Garrett. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
What the? Let's go.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. It's out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. They're looking sharp out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10.
Man, what the fuck are y'all doing, bruh? Oh, they running right by this nigga. Come on with the bullshit.
Yards and a 1st down. Nothing to score after 1 on EA Sports. Now a 1st down throw, Watson. He's got a man. That's caught left side.
Bruh, what?
Able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's another 1st down on a big gainer there, 33 yards. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Carlos Basham able to make the play defensively. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
2nd and 10. Watson.
Man.
And that is taken in by Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. David Njoku. His third touchdown now on the year. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
Nigga just naked.
Goodbye, Hopkins. And that
All
makes our
right.
score 17-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. We know, but
Bruh.
you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
Kind of defense is that,
I think it is
bro?
called a desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones.
Come on, bruh.
Dalvin Tomlinson able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. After that sack, 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Jones now throwing on 3rd and long.
What the hell? Man, come on. These niggas cheating like a bitch. They not close to my niggas. Wow, bruh.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part
Damn.
of what makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful.
Come on,
but in
bro.
this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now
Killing me, John. Bullshit.
Probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
They'll run with Chubb. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now it's Watson, a bootleg. Going out wide, finds Chubb. Touchdown! Nick Chubb with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Browns are able to add on to their first half lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and the rout is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Damn. My bad. I'm looking at Lamar Jackson getting killed on the sideline. Triple. Yeah.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, I feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Throw left side, taken in by Claypool. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Taken in at the 22. A big boot that time, 57 yards the official distance. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
Man, why are we doing dumb stuff, though? Threw the ball to you, and you jump out the way. Man, bruh. That nigga's countering on fuck-ups. Nigga fucked up and still got first down. Alright.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Here's Watson.
Man, bruh.
He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Browns have opened the lead up to 30. Extra point, good.
Nigga just wide open from the jump. Nobody get over there, nothing. That was easy. I seen the nigga, but damn, I thought somebody gonna pick him up. kind of defense is that?
Touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
They can't do nothing right.
Down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even...
Why are you in it? Why you keep stealing people's spots, bruh? Golly.
Sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2
Nigga, he steals everybody's job.
Then you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throw. What the fuck? Take it. That nigga whine the fuck. Throw the ball, bro.
This group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup. Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this will be caught at the
What? Alright. Damn.
Watson on 1st down. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. this one down to the edge of the red zone. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this from 37. And that is...
Oh, wow.
And they will remain
Come on.
well behind. Time for a break. We've hit halftime.
Can't get right, boss.
The
Rickler Holmes.
We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Damn kicker, boy. That nigga there.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the
Damn, Kittle, how you get so open?
It wasn't a fumble, really. On second down, here's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Watson. He's got it started. That's complete.
Damn, you don't swat the ball or nothing, my nigga.
They're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They go up the middle with Chubb, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb, and he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. 4th down now after a loss of 2. The Browns send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner,
Gardner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. The bottom line is it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
10 yards, good for a Giant first down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes.
Yeah, cut on up and go. You go.
You've got to hit the jackpot there.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
What the hell? You don't get that off.
Incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
They're going option play on 3rd down. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. They'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and make sure he spills it for a small gain.
Jones throwing on 4th down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Jones. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Mike Evans with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Giants are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is down to 24. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the Giants. The decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Browns drive about to get started. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. And quickly they get to the line. Now Watson going to change the look here. To throw on 2nd is Watson. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. Watson now to throw.
Oh, man, bro, every time.
And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They give the Chubb out of the gun. Fighting through.
What the fuck, bro?
Shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left.
Oh, wow. Come on, bro.
Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Browns
Niggas just open.
and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Hopkins with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish and really didn't get any better from there. Trailing big here in this 4th
Throw the fucking ball.
He's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Pretty good 1st down play. Keeps them ahead of schedule, as they say.
And ostensibly, they could go right back to it because there are multiple options on this play. Handed inside, quarterback tucks it and keeps it, quarterback throws the ball downfield. You should be able to react to the defense and have an option available on every snap.
On 2nd down, here's
Going around, man. Killing me, Petey.
They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
The offense on 3rd down, they've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This time it's 3rd and 3. In motion right is Evans. Now Jones is going to bat this forward on the jet sweep. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
So did you suspect the same thing that I did, that they were lining up just to draw them off sides here?
100%.
Well, how about that? They were going for it the entire time. Never a question in his mind about going ahead and getting it, despite where they were on the field.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it in my voice when they snapped the ball. I was like, oh, I almost wasn't ready to call the play. I just kept waiting for the timeout offensively. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now Jones going to change it up here. He'll decide to keep this once more.
I pitched that hoe already, bruh.
As they get it behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Here's Jones throwing on 3rd and long.
Wow, bruh.
This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Talking about two sides of the ball at cross purposes, because mercifully this game's almost over for the offense, but the defense,
78.
they still want to get a few shots in. That front 7, they've loved this ball game. They've been able to pad their stats, and maybe some backups can get in and get a sack as well.
Taking it about the 16. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And it's all but certain that this win streak is going to extend another week. Just another tremendous performance in this one. And a solid run here as the 42-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Look at
so
Houston.
the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. They run again on 1st down. Chubb. Down the numbers. There he goes. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards.
They done gave up, fellas. Look at Mike Evans. That's my dog.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Throwing now, Watson.
What the?
And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter, and Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball, and sometimes even your special teams, and that's been true.
Oh shit, they going for 2?
Helping guide them to this late lead.
On is Hopkins now for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Look at Odell.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Man, you play for them, Odell? Yeah, he played for the Browns. Nasty.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things for this ball. And his passes
This nigga, bro.
time today. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
All right. We know next game. Shit. We gonna run the whole fucking game.
And Watson's gonna throw it here. Looking left side.
Man.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
You niggas can't play defense. We just fast. That's all. We just fast.
Just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff.
And we just fast, boss.
Even into the fourth
We
quarter.
can't play defense. We look scary though.
On first down, Watson.
We just fast.
Throw's going to be incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know.
Look at that shit.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the
Boys can't
future,
play man
your
nor
mission is
zone.
clear. You better be ready to play.
Especially can't play man. What the fuck?
Good by Hopkins. And this one was over.
Next time we'll play by overall.
That big lead.
Man, that nigga got a concussion.
Following
Damn,
the touchdown,
Bosa.
Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing.
Nigga.
But unfortunately,
Come on, baby. How's that not green?
interception. Picked up by
I stepped into the pass and everything, man. Damn.
at their own 14-yard
This game weird, bro. Nigga stepped up into it, and what else you want me to do? Shit.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Watson. This is the tight end.
On the money while running. All right. Niggas stay open. I know that much.
After the catch, as that winds up going for 38.
Even with a big lead here in the fourth, it still bombs away. And frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Watson looks to throw again. He's got his receiver.
Why though?
Now the Browns will use the first of their
Damn.
timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Damn, Saints. Y'all look like me out here.
To throw is Watson.
About time.
End zone, but it's incomplete.
Ooh, did he catch that? That's awesome. Damn, Murphy. That nigga did you dirty. Looking like Dez Bryant out there.
You noticed? They did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed.
What a quarterback. Ooh. What the hell do with that? That makes him out. Wow. He did.